And we're live.
It's super dangerous. Like I think we've looked before, like the injuries that can come from wedding rings, everything from them being grounded out during welding and melt to your bone to degloving your entire finger if they get caught on something. It's a huge danger thing if you're working with stuff like that. So I was gonna say maybe
The tattoo
a wedding ring tattoo.
I've thought of that too. I forget who it was in my life, but I was like, you know, wedding ring tattoo. I somehow brought it up. Oh, it was the army guys. I have like army friends, and to them, that is like the biggest cliche, stupidest, straight out of boot tattoo that they've ever seen. I guess it was just like, oh, my friend thinks this is the dumbest.
Yeah, those are guys who get cheated on by their wives for a living.
Oh, it's a rampant problem in that demo, right?
Oh, who could imagine that leaving your wife home alone with plenty of disposable income for 6 to 8 months at a time would cause any infidelity to occur?
Just surrounded by hot 21-year-olds praying on
out of left field.
So what's your wife doing while you're over here in the desert? Oh, she's back at base with all the like 19 to 22-year-old new recruits running track.
She's getting absolutely piped.
Jesus Christ. You're not wrong. It just sounds mean.
I know. That's the crudest way you can say something.
Yeah, you nailed it. You hit the bullseye.
We've got a lot of military guys in the that watch us, and a lot of them in the Patreon. Like whenever we're doing our $50 hangouts, there's always like some rivalry. It's like some guys from like the national, one guy's from the cavalry, and one guy's in like a Marine, and they've got some sort of a fucking like rivalry going on. Of course, and I remember I said to the cavalry guy, I'm like, "Aren't you in the cavalry because you couldn't make it in the Marines?" And he's like, "Well, yes, but
well, you got to know.
What you have to understand is now that I am in the cavalry, I have a lot of regrets, and I don't appreciate your comment."
I didn't even know we still had cavalry.
Right?
It's air cav. You know,
I know. I know he's not riding horses.
Do we have any horses? I suspect there's some horses left, right? Even ceremonial horses.
You would think there's some ceremonial horses.
We have a band. We have people that like. I'm gonna get hated on for this.
Oh,
but that thing where they take the rifles and do the synchronized dancing is the stupidest fucking thing in the world. And I see him like, oh, we're just trying to show respect for the Secretary of fucking North Korea or whatever. And I'm like, with synchronized dancing? You guys can't see the lunacy in this? Why are we synchronized dancing? This is because
you got to synchronize your gun throws even better than the other army. Like, have you ever seen the Pakistan-India border where at the end of every day, I think it is, they both do like that New Zealand, like haka, like where they're yelling at each other, and the Pakistanis, they flip that fucker up, and they're, oh, got it, spinning it. Indian guy flips it even higher, dares him to throw it, like, and it's, you know, they're going bananas. Yeah, look up like India-Pakistan border, like their little challenges.
Really cool. We've looked at it before.
Yeah, they're aggressive.
It's intimidating, and they pick only their biggest, burliest, bearded guys. Like, you can't get on there if you can't grow a real beard. Like, they've got these ridiculous handlebar mustaches, all waxed and fucking twisted up. Like,
if they went to actual war, like India or Pakistan, they'd be like, "Don't send those guys. Those guys are like our models. Like, they don't even know how to shoot. They're spinny guys. They spin and they lift weights. You know, they're meant to
twirl their mustaches. Yeah,
and twirl their mustache."
No, I'm with you, Woody. I don't understand it. It seems like a massive waste of time. Like I don't understand why they're not like I would get it if like they replaced that with like a ropes course, or like an obstacle course or something like that.
They did some
like
impressive CrossFit thing. Like, that would be pretty neat. If some guy busted out 31 pull-ups, I'd be like, Jesus fuck, 31 pull-ups is hard.
Like in gear and everything.
Yeah.
Like
it'd be such a thing. But like, look, I've seen synchronized dancing, and the rifle version of synchronized dancing is really kind of weak sauce. Like, it's not
super weak sauce. I don't get it. I don't understand why they're because here's the thing. Why are they have a limited amount of time to like learn a very important set of skills, right? Like they have one or two jobs they do, and it's mostly about protecting the country. That sort of blanket covers everything they're supposed to be doing. And I just cannot imagine any scenario in which synchronized dancing is going to protect us from fuck all.
It'll distract our opponents.
Yeah.
Why are they dancing? They
I
should be.
get the band. I honestly get the band.
Sure.
That makes sense to me. We have a guy again, the $50 patron, who's like, he got paid a ton of money to join one of the armed forces and play in the band. And someone was like, well, what happens in a war? He's like, I am the last person they come to. I'm getting paid $90,000 a year to play my fucking instrument. Like they compete against like the Marine Corps band and win and shit like that. Like they do competitions with that.
The Marine Corps band,
honestly,
the toughest band in the army.
Or the Navy band or the Air Force
military.
band or the fucking Space Force band or whoever the fuck. But like the synchronized fucking rifle twirling nonsense is silly as hell to me. I don't see how they can justify spending any amount of time getting good at that when that time could have been devoted to like getting in better shape, learning to like shoot better, learning like some sort of like new piece of technology, some that's being like, you know, like why don't they train these guys on drone surveillance or like how to use some new scope or some new laser designator thing? Like it seems like that time could be better applied elsewhere.
Yeah.
Well, it couldn't be more poorly applied.
It couldn't be more poorly applied. Like I just wish instead of like Marine Corps like trumpet songs, they just go ahead and drop all the pretense and play some fucking NSYNC and get it over with. Like
they should play jock jams, like get everybody really amped before you go to war. You know, pump up the jam, pump it up. You know, everybody remember jock jams. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, 7-year-old, 8-year-old Taylor about to jump into the hockey rink, roller hockey rink, blasting jock jams on my Discman. Oh,
this is where we get messages. Actually,
that was Jock Jams 2 you're thinking of. No, it's not. It was Jock Jams 1 because it came out the same time as Kids Bop 6. Probably. I don't know.
But look, you know, twirl your rifles all you want because I'm not going to fucking twirl a rifle with you. I'm not allowed.